We've mentioned that the Nashville Jewish Federation is now increasing their own safety measures after that deadly attack over in Australia. So joining us this morning is the Chief Financial Officer, Judy Alperin, with the Nashville Jewish Federation to talk about the events that have happened there in Australia and also their local reaction here this morning. Judy, good morning. Thank you for taking the time to be here with us. What kind of safety measures are you guys taking over there right now to protect yourself during the middle of Hannukah?
So good morning, and thank you so much for having me. Unfortunately, these last couple of years, we have been experiencing a wave of rising anti-Semitism here at home and also throughout the world that has been quite alarming and distressing. But we are determined to ensure that our community can gather safely and securely to be able to experience the joys of Hanukkah and all of the wonderful traditions that we have as part of our community.
And Judy, sadly, we know that there have been many recent attacks against members of the Jewish community. And, you know, one thing that we worry about, especially in the media, right, is the instance of some people perhaps becoming desensitized to those kinds of threats. Do you feel like that's a concern?
Absolutely. You know, when a society tolerates hatred against any one group, it creates a permission for hatred of others. And we're seeing that. And it's not just the Jewish community that is being targeted with this type of hate. We're seeing the Christian community, the Muslim community. It's important that people of good faith stand together and fight against those forces of darkness.
Judy, in your experience, do less people show up to services during times like this, or maybe it's an increase, maybe more people come out? What has been the response of the membership?
You know, the Jewish people is resilient. We have been facing these types of threats really for millennia. And we adjust and we adapt and we continue to persevere. Last night's amazing menorah lighting on the public square with Mayor O'Connell was a great example of that. It was an overflow crowd. You know, all measures were taken to keep everybody safe. But it did not stop people from celebrating. And I want to give a shout out to the MNPD for their incredible, incredible work.
All right, that's good to hear. And Judy, before we let you go this morning, for folks who might be watching or listening and wondering, well, you know, what can I do to support people who might be feeling a little uneasy, especially because of all these world events? What would you encourage people outside of the Jewish community to do to support you?
So I'll tell you, honestly, you know, we're really not okay. We persevere, we move on, but we're not okay. And so a word of kindness, a smile, letting us know that we're struggling a little bit would go a really long way. Our friends and our neighbors are important to us. We care about you, and we hope you care about us.
Well, everyone's prayers are with you in that community, and not just there, of course, with the Jewish community, but all faiths and houses of worship, I know, are watching carefully. Thank you so much, Judy, for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you.